You know, I'm always interested in finding a faster, easier way to refinish wood. A project like this chair, for example. So today, I'm going to check out this new product from Minwax. It's called Express Color. Now this is both a wiping stain and a finish, all in an easy-to-use tube like this. The toughest part of this job is going to be deciding which of these 8 colors to use. Well, since this is a child's chair, I've narrowed it down to these 3 colors, and I think I'll choose this one.
Anytime I'm applying a new finish, I make sure the surface is dust-free. In this case, just a wipe down with a clean cloth should do the job. Since this product uses pigments to produce colors, it's important to shake the tube thoroughly to make certain the ingredients are completely and uniformly mixed. To apply this combination stain and sealer, all I need do is squeeze a bit out of the tube and onto a soft cotton rag. Now, I happen to like terry cloth. I disperse the material into the cloth, then wipe it onto the surface. Almost always I start at the top of a piece and work my way down. If I have any drips or spills, I'll catch and fix them as I work downward. This is a paste-like stain and sealer, and I like that when I'm working on vertical surfaces like this. The thicker material tends not to run, giving me a lot more control when I apply it. While the cloth works well for flat or gently curved surfaces, it's really incapable of getting into details like the grooves in these turnings. For this, I prefer a bristle brush. The technique here is to first apply the stain to the cloth and then transfer it to the brush. This method keeps from overloading the bristles with too much stain. Whenever possible, apply stains and finishes by moving in the direction of the grain. This is especially important on larger flat surfaces like this seat. One of the things I like about this product is that it's supposed to clean up with soap and water. Now, to prove that to myself, I did not wear any gloves for this project, and instead headed to the sink for a real-life test. A bit of warm water and a bar of soap left me clean as a whistle.
Well, you know, I was thinking, since this is a child's chair and I have so many colors to play with here, why don't I choose something different for the bottom? Maybe this.
Well, the color may have changed, but the process is the same. I did discover something, though, while I was doing the bottom of the chair. I tried first finishing the grooves in the legs and stretchers with a brush, and then wiping the smoother sections with the cloth. This sequence seemed to make the overall color even more uniform.
Well, here's a chance to have some real finishing fun with a whole palette of colors and a product that's really easy to use.